welcome to our channel. I'm Sam.
I'm Devin.
And we are friends in a quarantine pod together, actresses with a lot of time on our hands and using more digital performance. And for a long time, we've been talking about doing some makeup style chop challenges because Devin has been doing makeup for years and I have been messing up my makeup for years and she has been fixing it.
It's very true.
So we figured now that this would be a time to kind of do that together and on camera for posterity's sake. And I think the first time that really happened was Halloween 2 years ago when I wanted to be Scylla from the Odyssey and I tried to draw bubbles all over my face and it looked awful and Devin fixed it in about 3 seconds and I was like, I feel like there are so many times I have done a tutorial on YouTube and it just doesn't come out right, and just the little steps that you can take to tweak it to make it look like the professional who took hours to do it in the video. This is normal people helping normal people.
Normal people doing normal people things with normal people makeup.
So here we go.
Here we go.
Boop, boop. That's where the title card goes. Okay. So today we have created a challenge for Devin where I picked 2 products and she picked 2 products to inspire a full look that she's going to do on me. So the first item I chose was this Marc Jacobs like baby blue eyeliner that's like a soft pale blue, and the Stila iridescent glitter.
And I picked the Scandalize in the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil Highlighter Palette, which and my old standby favorite, the Wet n Wild H2O Proof, very, very cheap drugstore eyeliner, which stays through Judgment Day, but I have replaced the applicator with a Milani liquid eyeliner applicator.
We're also going to be taking quizzes from this teen quiz book from 1998 that my mom sent me while she was recently cleaning out our childhood home. Today's quiz is, are you in love with yourself? If one of your best buds buys the same shirt you have, do you immediately think she's imitating you and get into a snit?
A snit? No.
No.
If Sam gets the same shirt that I have.
First of all, we probably planned it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I go, oh, you got that shirt? I love that shirt. And then probably organize a time where we can wear the same shirt.
Yeah, together.
Like
a gang. Okay. When you go out to dinner with a friend and her rents.
And her rents. Like her parent rents.
Do you pig out and order everything you want regardless of what it costs to someone else?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm that person that's like, no, you ordered that for, I just need this small cup of water. I don't need much, my lady. Like.
Yeah, loaf of bread, uncooked.
If that's not too much trouble.
Uncooked, I'll take to go. Do you borrow your buds' clothes without asking, thinking they'll look better on you anyway?
Without asking?
Yeah. So
we live in different places. First of all, Sam would never steal my clothes because they are garbage. I've been wearing them since 2006.
When sleeping over at a Bud's, do you automatically finish off the last ice pop without telling anyone?
No.
Shame.
Well,
when your favorite song comes on...
What?
When your favorite song comes on the radio, do you make everybody else shut up, but then talk through all their faves?
1998. Spice World.
I think this is actually reprinted in 2005, so we were just listening to The Stars Are Blind by Paris Hilton. So,
yeah, so that.
Like, oh, it's time for that Counting Crows Cheeseburger Paradise song.
I'm sorry, that's Jimmy Buffett.
No. Big Yellow Taxi.
Okay, so if you put on that Counting Crows Big Yellow Taxi song.
Or what if I'm like, oh, it's Ants Go Marching by DMB.
I will not be happy that I have to sit quietly for 7 minutes if it's the Dave Matthews song that you reference. But I will, that's just respect.
This is what you do.
It's just respect.
When you go to a party, do you think that the guests are lucky that you showed up?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Because I am an introvert fool with social anxiety. And I love to bring the party once I'm there, but getting me there is hard because I will talk myself out of it 20 times before we walk in the door.
I don't know how many New Year's Eves we've hyped ourselves up so much to stand in my kitchen and take pictures just in my kitchen. I think it's like 3 years in a row that we're like, this is the year.
This is it. We're going out.
We're doing it.
Well, now we won't have to. New Year's is close.
Funny enough, this is the last question.
Oh, shoot.
If you and your bud goof up, we goofed, and get busted by her friends, do you avoid your share of the blame? We were caught shoplifting at the mall, and like mall security has us, and I'm like, Devin did it.
I'm a lawful good person, so I don't think I would find myself in that scenario, period. But if I did, if I did, I wouldn't sell you out. It's I took part in as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, our score, mostly false. You're considerate, caring, and sharing. You're not at all conceited, and you probably have a lot of true friends.
So many. We don't have. You are wrong.
I don't think any of the people who would answer mostly true to that, I don't think the problem is that they love themselves too much. It was a lot of like destructive behavior.
Yeah, like you got other issues going on.
Maybe the quiz shouldn't be
are you
in love with yourself? And maybe
unless that was the baby are you a narcissist quiz.
Oh.
Can read you a quiz while you
Academy
Academy Awards. Do you pretend to be someone else?
Uh-oh.
Scared to be yourself?
No.
Sure, there are times we all die behind masks, but if you find yourself slipping into a role too often, maybe you should realize how rockin' you really are.
I don't even know what this means, to be honest, because, like...
Our actors audition to learn if you're starring in your own life or someone else's. Your new crush is into soccer, so you try out for the team even though you're overscheduled.
Can I not? Wait, I don't want to.
No.
But wait, I don't understand because, like, I'm not doing that. It's 7th grade. I had been into classic rock for a while because my babysitter from, like, 1st grade on was super into classic rock. And the boy I had a crush on had a t-shirt for The Doors. And so I went home and I was like, Mom, would I like The Doors? She said, I don't know, probably. And I listened to their whole catalog. Picked a really obscure Doors song, so like the next time I talk to Kevin, I could be like, hey, The Doors, right? And I presented my song lyric and he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, The Doors, right? And he said, I don't listen to them, my mom just bought me this t-shirt.
Your friends all have bleached hair, so you lighten up too.
Yeah, obviously. It happens to us every time. Neither of us have bleach on our hair right now, and I think it's the only thing keeping either of us from bleaching our hair.
You did so well in bio. Your teach.
This is wrong. I did terrible in bio every time I took it. I'm really bad at science.
All science. Well, your teacher in insert subject you were good at.
Oh, okay.
Wants you to go to the camp for that subject in the summer. You're not interested.
Yeah.
But do you go anyway?
No.
I'm gonna start doing your found.
Oh, I found.
Buds. Your plant babies tease you about being so smart. So the next time you don't study and blow the big test.
I would never do
that. I would never
do that. Your buds?
Your buds? Okay. I don't think so.
Maybe my buds need to ask for some help with studying.
Yeah. It's a very 90s sentiment.
Nerd.
You're good at school, idiot. Like, it was more you were looked down on if you didn't have lots of extracurriculars. Like if your whole life was just being a teen, in my high school, that was like, what are you even doing? You love to babysit. Already false. So mom signed you up as a summer day camp counselor for hordes of 5-year-olds. Do you pretend it's great or tell her, no thanks?
No thanks.
No thanks.
What my mom would do. She would like bring me that in the newspaper and be like, you should do this. And I'd go.
I think the day I turned 16, we drove around and she's like, go apply for that job. Go apply for that job. You need a job. Go apply for that job. I need to do a lip. That's too much. Maybe it's not. We were talking in the car earlier about what we miss. And I was saying that I miss going to the movies.
And the popcorn. Being in the theater. Watching the previews.
Sam, you do love your popcorn. I can't with movie theater popcorn.
I'm upset more drive-ins haven't popped up. I love drive-ins. That's how I saw The Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, so it's like I just have like a really clear memory of watching pod races on a giant drive-in screen.
I went to a George Romero Film Fest in 2004, where we watched Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, and Dawn of the Dead, and The Crazies over the course of a full night out in a cornfield in Austin, where George Romero was there, and I a goddamn fool out of myself. I used the Stila Sparkle eyeshadow thing on your lips.
All right.
Which you can do for a look, taking pictures and that sort of thing, but I would not suggest it for a going out.
Yeah, but I'm just always drinking something.
Right, so I wouldn't, like, we know that's a Halloween, New Year's going out rule.
That's why I have so many, like, matte liquid lipsticks, because I always have a drink. I always either have a water or a coffee, and I'm always either about to eat or eating, so.
Right. I would do some mascara, but I don't want to do that right now. But it's not going to make that much of a difference because her eyelashes are very dark naturally. And I think...
Oh, wow. It is very Ice Princess.
So, that was our first makeup video of picking two and two. And thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, you should like the video and maybe subscribe to our channel. And
we'll be doing more. We'll be doing different stuff. The thing that'll be consistent, us and the Teen Quiz Book.
Bye!